Today on the Big Paw Garage, we're going to cover a bone shaker that's finally complete. I'll have some beauty shots at the end of the video, but we're going to switch up gears on this video. I've got a big announcement for you guys, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Big Paw Garage. I was going to do a video on my bone shaker. However, with the loss of the old computer, I lost most of that footage, so there really wasn't much to put together. So at the end of this, I'm going to put up some glamour shots just so you can see what it's finally like. I know over there at Custom Diecast Renegades and Hoodlums, our YouTube group, you guys saw some prelim pictures. I've since then finished the build, and she's actually looking kind of fun. I was going on a more realistic rat rod look with this one. I wasn't looking to go wild crazy, but you know, it is what it is. It turned out fairly decent. Today's video is actually going to be on two subjects. One, my 250 subscriber giveaway, WWK Scale Models and Diecast, Mr. King. He did finally contact me, and he made his pick. And just to refresh for some of you guys, with my giveaway, I decided not to build something and just say here it is. I let the winner pick the genre he wanted, or the subject style that he wanted. I'll be picking the color and the actual castings and stuff myself, but his reply was that he is into trucks and wreckers. So I had this casting, and the only thing I really wanted off of it was the front half. And I sent Keith over there at Outlaw Speed Shop the other parts, the base and the motor and everything, because I had no use for it. So this was the mill rod, and so my subscriber has chosen that he likes wreckers. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be building him one bad to the bone wrecker. This chassis will not be the one that's mainly used for this. I actually 3D printed this just so that I had the springs and supports for the axles. Because on the back half of these things, you know, you see a lot of the frame rail and stuff of the truck, and so I want this to look really good for him. But so yeah, Bill, there it is. I'll be starting on it tomorrow morning, and as soon as I get the video processed and edited and make sure it's all clear and clean and everything, we'll get this bad boy boxed up and sent out to you. And yeah, so it's coming, buddy. It's going to be fun. The second part of this video, I did start another build, and I've got that footage saved away, and we're going to worry about that another time. This is actually going to be kind of like a unboxing, mail call, whatever you want to call it. I got a gentleman I work with, Mr. Frank Shimada. He heard about what I'm doing here with the die cast and that, and he had heard, you know, what the group did for Kenny, and he decided it was a worthy cause, and he decided that because of my budget, he wanted to help, and he has graciously donated some stuff. And I can honestly tell you guys, I was about floored. Frank told me he had some cars, and you know, I had offered to buy them, and he had offered to just give them to me. He wouldn't take anything, and so what we're going to do is I'm gonna bring some of these up here, and I'm going to show you, you know, what we're looking at. I took them out of the cardboard boxes and I put them into tubs to help preserve them, because some of these are just phenomenal. I've not ever had some of these, even as a kid. The time frame that these go back date-wise really got me, and these are all Matchbox Hot Wheels, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with these because these are a lot of old castings. There's doubles in here. There's old Corgi Juniors. I'm going to have to see if I can find a windshield for that one. A lot of them need restored. There's no two ways about it. Like this one here. This one's been hand painted by someone, and you know they goobered her up pretty good. But you know, there's a lot of nice old Hot Wheels in here. A lot of old Matchbox. This one here, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with. That's a Corgi Junior race car. I've never even seen that in the States where it came. You know how they got it. God only knows. But that's actually going to be a little bit of fun for me. I kind of separated them out. This box, for the most part, is, like I said, these cars in this box are all needing restored. So, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing here with these. You know, there's another Matchbox. And for the most part, they're not in really bad shape. Like this one here, it's been stepped on and the roof squished a bit, but it can be fixed and the windshield's not broken. So a lot of these I'm going to be able to go ahead and restore, and I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it, and we're going to have a lot of fun here on the channel. And this is just that's just the box that I know needs a lot of work. So I said, you know, like I said, I separated these out last night. And this box is completely nothing but trucks and construction equipment, and some of it is in great shape. I mean, like these steamrollers, there's a couple of them in here. Couple of these forklifts, you know, and they're in really great shape. There's some semis, trailers, cranes, front end loaders, dump trucks. There's some of these little shorty guys in here too. These are there's a couple of them in here. There's a couple of coal trucks, and then there's this little fuel truck. Some old bulldozers, and this is what caught my eye. They all still have the tracks on them, except for this one. I'll have to get some tracks for this one and straighten the blade. Those need restored. They've been painted by paintbrush. This is going to need restored. Another old Matchbox. And yeah, so this box is another one. Like I said, those are going to be fun. I've definitely got some work cut out for me with those. But this is what made me flinch, and I felt like, wow, you know, what a gift. There are 2 trays in this box, and most of the castings are clean The wheels are still chrome plated. Never played with. And, you know, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm thinking to myself, wow, you know, I don't know what to say. Batmobile. This is one of the old ones with the door that flips over when you have a crash. Some of them have been painted. They need a lot of work. Some of them are unrepairable. But the ones in these cases, for the most part, are repairable. This one, I'm not quite so sure about. I think this one's kind of had a little bit too much damage there. I might not be able to do it, but we're going to try it. This police car is going to have to be redone. It was painted by hand. This one has not. This ambulance is 100% intact. No damage to the paint, no damage to the decals. This one, however, I have no door, so I'm going to have to see if I can locate a door and some decals for it. Old Matchbox fire truck, I'm going to have to research about a ladder. And some of these will probably take some time to get done due to the fact that, you know, with my budget the way it is, I can't always, you know, order stuff from overseas because the shipping on it is atrocious. But this is not the end of it. And that is mostly Matchbox in that case. This case right here, is mostly Hot Wheels. And I about wet myself when I opened this box. Because in this box, we have a red line. And another red line. And another red line. I have some of the Repop red lines, but I don't have any originals. All of my originals got ruined in a divorce. And then I also have that red line. That one has to be restored. That one has to be restored for sure. They've both been hand painted over. These two, I know I need to restore, but they'll get restored when I have the time, and I don't have any Spectraflame paints. I'm going to have to research those up. The Caddy, the Eldorado, I'm going to have to find a hood for it. And so as I'm going along, I'm thinking to myself, wow, man, I got three beautiful, you know, old school red lines, and I'm all excited. And then I come across this one. And I was like, holy crap. Just really. I couldn't believe it. And like I said, these are all really nice shape. You know, they're going to be, a lot of them are going to be real easy restorations. Some of them I won't touch. You know, some of these I may customize because, well, you know, that's what we do. But some of these castings are castings I haven't seen for a while, even at yard sales, and I was really shocked to even see them in here. And then I'm going along, and yet I come across another red line. And I was like, wow, man, it just doesn't end. And then I went from finding the red lines to finding the cars with real riders on them. And this is the old hijacker suspension where it you can change the ride height of the car. And then I come across this, and this thing's in mint condition. I don't know that it's ever even been played with. There's not so much as a scratch in the paint or a dimple, nothing. So I'm thrilled. I'm tickled to death because here I sit with all these cars and this gracious man who wouldn't take anything for them. And now I've got lots of projects, and some of these are just going to go right on the shelf, like this one. This one's all clean mint. There's not so much as a scratch on that one. There's a little bit of dirt right there on the roof that I can clean and buff off. There's a van. I've got, let's see what else. This was another example. I haven't seen the old Highboy that still had the windshield on it, and I can't tell you how long. And I've got a couple of these, and again, the windshields are gone. They're just absolutely busted right off, and that's usually the way you find them. So yeah, I'm kind of stoked. Matchbox Challenger. It needs restored, but it's in really great shape. And I'm really stoked about this because, well, that's going to give us future videos. A lot of future videos. And I do plan on, because I'm not real big collector on certain things, especially when it comes to the like the construction equipment. What I'm going to do is, if any of you fellas in the group, custom die-cast renegades and hoodlums, are interested, what I will do here, PM me, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll get a video up here when I got time of what I have doubles of, and I am not willing to sell any of them. Not one of them will be sold, because these were gifted to me. I will not sell them. But what I will do, if you're interested and I have a double, is maybe I'll, if you want to do a swap, maybe you got something that, you have doubles of and you wouldn't mind letting it go, or... So yeah, I mean, there's potential there too. But yeah, guys, I'm just beside myself today. I was up most of the night. I work night shift. I don't get off till 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Today I had to open, which meant I had to be back in there at 4. And my wife doesn't get off work till 9. And so yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. It was midnight when I ended up getting to bed, and I was back up at 3:30, and yeah, it was fun. So yeah, that's today's video. But keep an eye out, because I'm probably going to have another one up tomorrow. I think we're finally set up here, and things are going to roll along pretty good. So for now, fellas, I want to tell you thanks for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I think what we'll do is maybe when we hit like 300, or not 300, maybe 500 subscribers, maybe we'll even do another giveaway. And this one will be bigger yet. So yeah, keep an eye out for tomorrow, fellas. And yeah, this is Grizz. Gotta go. Later.